Hello, chess fans and chess beginners of the internet. It's Chess Life here, and I'm bringing you a little tour guide to the Sicilian Najorf defense. The Sicilian Najorf is a very dynamic system that gives many weaknesses for black, but also many strengths. And the Sicilian in general is one of the few openings for black after e1, e4 that can actually give him an advantage very early in the game. The beginning moves are e4 and c5. Well, what is the purpose of c5? Well, it protects d4. One thing to note is that black already has more queenside space than white, but white has a pawn in the center. The point of this is that you're not committing a pawn to the center as you would in defenses like 1, e5. After c5, the main line move is knight to f3. There are, of course, other variations, but for beginner's sake, let's just start with the variation. Note that if your son already knows the main ideas and tricks of the knight, this may not be the video for you. I am not going to go into theoretical lines that can come from this dynamic opening. After knight f3, played. E6 very simply protects e5 and brings out the bishop. The next move is d4. And after c4 and knight after d4, if you have engines on your computer, it will actually say that black has a slight cipher advantage. Why is that? Well, he has center pawn. Compensation. White has a center fire and a very well placed knight on d4. Black's next move is knight to f6, already showing why we first played is to play f3, but this is usually not seen to be the greatest option. Nice. So, and the defining move of the Sicilian Najorf, a6. Now to the beginner, player, this may look like a very, very weird move you've never seen in this position. Why would black do a side pawn? Well, the answer is that white has 1, 2, and 3 pieces when they're under 5 square. And if black does not play this, it plays first into this line, that would show to be a very important factor. Another point of a6 has eventually going to play 5. And that's basically the point of a6, which is the defining move of the Sicilian Najorf. Note that there are 3 moves here. a6, I will leave that for you to decide. After a6, today we're going to be looking at the main line of the English attack, probably one of the most dynamic ways that we have for the Sicilian Najorf. inside castles, entry 4. So, line. There's quite a few configurations let's just this order. Pieces for almost all variations of the Sicilian Najorf after E5. The knight being on F6, 7, bishop, let's go bishop on E6, this pawn may be out of the equation. Getting this book file is very important, and a basic idea in almost all variations of the system. Also, and A5, trying to start a pawn swarm with the rook and the bishop. So, the main trick here is the black and it is not thought best for black to white to just move this knight because it's not very well placed in the opening of the c5. What's best is probably just capture the knight. Practice after this video. Maybe practice against a computer. Practice this kind of configuration. With the help of the rook on c8, the bishop